Good morning, explorers, and welcome to episode 50 of the LA Explorer. I can't believe we've made it this far. Thank you guys for keeping with me for 50 episodes. We have an extra special one today. It's gonna run a little bit longer. I promise no more than 5 minutes. But we're gonna explore a little bit of a larger area, the neighborhood of Echo Park. A lot has happened here in this area, and we don't hear a lot about it, but most of what we're going to see today can be found along this street right here, Bellevue Avenue. One thing that you'll notice about Echo Park is that it's definitely a neighborhood. It has all these beautiful individual homes that people are living in. It's nice and quiet, but it has a very family feel here. And that is what the director of the movie, The Fast and the Furious, wanted to show us with his film and the Toretto family. Bob's Market, which you might recognize as Toretto's Market. This is where Brian O'Connor orders his tuna on white with no crust. But they don't sell any sandwiches in there, so I bought this vitamin water instead. Watch your back, whoa, watch your back. Not too far away is the Toretto house. Yes, it still stands. It was not blown up like it was in the seventh movie. They did that in a little soundstage down in New Zealand where they blew up a miniature scale model of this very house. Took them 6 days to do that. Movie magic. Notice something missing up the driveway? There is no garage back there. That was built specifically for the film. But it supposedly has a great view of downtown Los Angeles. We'll see that a little bit later. A little further west on Bellevue, you're gonna find what probably the area is most famous for, Echo Park Lake, right here, which is a man-made lake. And it's actually what gave this area its namesake. When they were building this lake, one of the construction foremen noticed that he could hear his workers all the way across on the other side as though they were standing right next to him. So the echo was quite fierce in this area, but now it's a popular place for recreation. You can't swim in the lake, but right here at the little boathouse, they have all these little Swan Boats that you can rent and take out and paddle your way around the lake. And as far back as anyone can remember, these lotus have been growing here. And some of them are in bloom. That happens here in the summertime, and that inspired the Lotus Festival, which happens annually here in July. Of course, this year that event had to be postponed. And the lotus flower is considered sacred to many people around the world. At 10 a.m. on Monday, Abel Pratt walked from his car across the green lawn of Echo Park to a bench where an old man was sitting beneath the protective arms of the Lady of the Lake. This is from page 387 of the Michael Connelly book, Echo Park. And the aforementioned statue, the Lady of the Lake, was resting right here, about where the light pole is, back when this book was written. The statue was created in the 1930s and is still here today, but it's been moved back to its original location just across the way. And here she is in her current and original location on the north side of the lake, facing away from the water. But it makes for a great photo. But she has not been forgotten by Michael Connelly. In the Amazon series Bosch, which is also based on his books, the characters of Special Agent Griffin and Eleanor Wish make frequent meetings at this location. And this is what she faces today, the Angelus Temple with its domed rooftop, built in the 1920s by Amy Semple McPherson. Amy was an eccentric evangelist who used spectacle and media to wow her audience and mystify them with her healing hands. Her type of sermon is parodied in the movie The Day of the Locust by Nathaniel West. The neighborhood has a really rich music history as well. And on the east side of Lake Echo Park, you'll find an adjacent street called Laguna Avenue. Just a short walk up and you'll find the address that was identified by Glenn Fry as the apartment where he lived with J.D. Souther, the writer, and Jackson Browne before making it big. And remember how I said this is a hilly neighborhood? So we're gonna take this Bellevue staircase to get a little bit further west on the same street. And at the top, this is the very walkway that Joey McIntyre took in his debut music video in 1999 for Stay the Same. And at the end of Belmont Avenue, this is the pedestrian walkway that he used in that same video, and in a moment you'll see why. From this vantage point, you get a really great view of the downtown skyline, the house from the video, also the neighbor watering her lawn. And straight ahead on Bellevue, you'll find that house right there. That's where Frank Zappa lived when he wrote the song Trouble Every Day while watching coverage of the Watts riots on the news. Well, there we have it. 50 episodes of LA Explorer. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to 50 more with you. Until then, stay the same, 'cause there's nothing about you I would change. Don't change.